Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Brenna. I am Brenna M Co. Today is Monday, May 12th, and we are actually preparing for yet another market that is coming up this weekend. This weekend, I'm going to be in Hopkins, Minnesota. It's a one-day event, which makes me really nervous because it's about 3.5-hour drive for a single day, but it looks very promising. If you want to know how that event goes, make sure you subscribe to my channel because that will be the vlog after this one. So far, I've made a to-do list for the week. It's not a ton, but it's just some few things that I would like to get done before the market this weekend. So first thing on my list is that I would love to make a logo tablecloth, or a runner, I guess you could say. So I ordered these off of Amazon. I'll have them linked in the description for you guys. But my idea with this is that my new pink tablecloths that I got obviously will be on the tables, and then to go from the front to the back will be these table runners, or one of the table runners. And this came in a 2-pack. And so right now it's folded, but it looks like this, you know, just plain white. And I plan to print my logo with my DTF printer and then just pretty much heat press it onto this table runner. And so that should literally take maybe a max of 20 minutes to do. That is first on our to-do list. Next, I finally got a shelf to put above my rack that I have here, and that is going to hold all of my fabric. But I have to wait until Cole gets home because I just don't trust myself doing something that heavy and like needs to stay up sort of thing, or else it could totally collapse and, you know, rip the wall. So I'm gonna wait till Cole gets home to do the shelf, but we will definitely be tackling that today, and it shouldn't take too long. Then I also need to work on crochet flowers. So I have a big wholesale order again from Brenna M Co, and I also just need crochet flowers for this weekend. So we have a lot of crocheting that needs to be done this week. Fourth on our to-do list is to make a lip balm holder sign that will go on the pegboard. Now, if you guys didn't see my video before this, I made some new signs for my market booth using my X tool. So this one says all handmade. I'm thinking about putting this either on like a table or possibly like at checkout or on my shelving. And then I made this one for the car buddies. I just need to get something so then it can stay on my little spinning pegboard thing. And probably my most favorite thing that I created in that video was this logo sign. She is not perfect by any means, but she's perfect to me. Yes, I know that the wording is bigger on this one than on this one because I accidentally X'd out of the app before doing a second round of the name. But I just need to kind of figure out how to hang it on the little thing that I purchased. But if you haven't watched that video, go check it out because it's actually like pretty cool and pretty neat. I also made this sign with a QR code that says shop online. The fifth thing that I would love to get done this week is to finish up the makeup bags that we were making a couple weeks ago. I never finished those because I was waiting for zippers to come in, and then the zippers came in and I was doing something else, and so I just pushed it off. And so would love to get those done for this upcoming market. So that's all I have really on the to-do list for the week. I'm hoping that on Thursday I am able to pack the trailer that night, and then Friday comes around, I'll be traveling to Hopkins, staying the night, and then having the market on Saturday. I think for right now I'm just going to be working on crochet flowers because, again, I have a lot to get done for the wholesale order for this weekend, just like stock in general, I should say. And so that will probably be the majority of what I'm doing today. And then when Cole gets home from work, we will put up my shelf. But first, I have not made a coffee this morning, so let's go make a coffee and get started on the day. Hi guys, it is the next day, and yesterday didn't fully go as planned. So I was just working on crochet flowers, which I got a lot done. waiting for Cole to get home to put up the shelf, and I kid you not, our AC unit was not fully cooling. Like, there's a leak somewhere, and so our house is set at 68 because on Sunday, yesterday, today, and tomorrow it's supposed to be like 90, like low 90s, which is very hot for Minnesota. Okay, we do get like in the 90s during the peak of summer, not at the beginning of summer, and so our AC like is leaking, and so it was 76 degrees in my house, and I was wondering why I was like sweating so much, but I was like, I don't know, whatever. But Cole came home and was like, why is it so hot in the house? Like, it should not be like this. And we realized that there's a leak in our AC. Now, you may be saying, Brenna, why don't you just call someone and get it fixed? Well, that costs a lot of money, and that's just money that Cole and I at this point like do not have. We have money for other bills, I should say, and so yes, we should always have emergency fund, expecting stuff to go out, whatever. That's life of a homeowner. But if I'm being honest, we just don't right now. We don't want to right now, because after these few days it is supposed to start cooling off again, and plus Cole's office upstairs, he had like a portable AC unit that goes into the window because it gets so hot up there. And so we just brought that downstairs and put it in our bedroom, which is like right across from my office. And then we have a fan blowing from our room out to like my office and like the kitchen area. And for now, like it's fine, you know, like I can deal with it. I just wear a tank top and shorts. I'm all good. The dogs seem like they are good and fine, but that's like what I was dealing with yesterday. And then Cole also started softball last night, and so we went to softball, and I just didn't get any more work done after that. But I figured I would show you everything that I got done yesterday. So right now I'm fully out of all my daisies. So I started working on daisies. These, I have 5 pink daisies done, 9 white daisies, and 9 of the light blue. I just need to work on a few more pink daisies. I need to do purple daisies and the salmon daisies. And then I got done 2 tulip tubes is what I'm gonna call them, because they're not stuffed and like put together. But I ran out of this yarn, so I need to go and get that at some point today. And I didn't get all of these done yesterday, but yesterday I got done 3 pink tulips, and in total I have 10 done now. And then I got a few of the light lavender done as well, and I think now I have like 14 of those done. And so today I'm just gonna be crocheting some more. I'm gonna work on some white roses. I need those. I also need dark lavender and pink daisies, purple daisies, salmon daisies. But as of right now, I'll be working on white roses. I'm just gonna start doing the little leaf part and then start on the actual like white rose. I'll probably just work on some crochet for like about 2 to 3 hours, probably until lunchtime. And then Cole should be home and we'll do the shelf, and then I'll probably just go ahead and do the lip balm sign, because then I can like paint it and have that dry and get that ready to go for the weekend right away. So let's get some more crocheting done. Alrighty, so it's a bit later in the day, but I ran to the craft store and got some more of the yellow tulip yarn. Cole and I, as you saw, also put the new shelf up, and I'm so excited to show you guys because I love it. I think it looks fabulous, and yes, I didn't paint it or stain it or anything. I love the look of it and I think it just looks good, so I don't care if I didn't do any of that. So here it is. It truly looks so stunning, and the big bolts actually fit perfectly. Didn't even mean to do that. That was actually an accident, but and then I'm just gonna cover this up, but if you look at it, it looks so good. If you know me, you know I love being organized, even if it's a chaos organized. That's just gonna help so much more because I'm also able to put the bins actually like really well on the metal shelving, and I do plan to get another one of these like little bins here just because they're stackable. I do have this one right now holding some fabric that's already pre-cut that I'm gonna put in another little bin like this with the tag on it and everything, just so it's more organized. But I truly am just so happy with it. I got the board from Menards. It's a hardware store. If you're from the Midwest, you'd know it. I'm pretty sure they're only in the Midwest, if I'm correct, but you could probably find it at Lowe's, Home Depot, Fleet Farm, whatever may be closer to you. And then I just got like the metal L brackets from there as well, and I think the board only cost me like $14. I did have the metal brackets from when we did the yarn organization, but I want to say maybe those were around like $3 to $5 a piece, so not too expensive to organize my fabric more. But I also finished the lip balm holder sign, and here is what she looks like. May not be perfect, but she's perfect in my eyes, and I'm so excited to put this on the pegboard or wherever I may actually like put the lip balm holders. But I think it turned out so good, and I just made it on the X tool. Super easy, super simple. I'll put the link for the X tool as well if you guys are interested in it. Truly, it's a machine that I use pretty frequently, and you can just make so much on it. I also started working on a few of the white roses. I didn't get too many of those done just because I was kind of running around doing some other things. But I think I'm gonna bring the X tool downstairs, put that away, and then we're going to do the table runner quick. That should maybe take like 30 minutes max to an hour. It all depends if my DTF printer is cooperating with me today, because I just feel like my machines, I don't know why it's just like machines that I own, because everyone else's work perfectly fine. I've asked other people and stuff like that, and they're like, yeah, I've never had any issues with any machines that I have, not just like the printer. But sometimes my printer like wants to put the white on the back of the DTF and sometimes it doesn't, so we're gonna see if it wants to today. But I would love to get that table runner done, and then I just plan on working on more of the white roses and probably the yellow tulips. Still a pretty busy day, but just not a whole lot of change from the past couple. But I'm excited because I can cross off at least 2 things on my to-do list for the week, so that's very exciting. Oh, I had to like run to Walmart to get like toilet paper towels, like just a few things that we need to stock up in my house, and I saw that they came out with 2 new Red Bulls. And so this one is the white peach, and then I also grabbed strawberry apricot, I believe it's called. I'm gonna try that one tomorrow, so I'll let you guys know tomorrow how that one tastes. But this one, the white peach, perfection. It's so good. Sugar-free. I always do the sugar-free. I also like the light pink one that they came out with, but I haven't tried the purple yet. If you like Red Bull, highly recommend. Very good. But now I'm gonna go downstairs, print off the DTF transfer, and then come up here and go ahead and press that onto the table runner, and then get to more crocheting. Hello guys, good morning, happy Wednesday. I first just want to share this because I thought I did yesterday, but I only did on Instagram. The brand Lavely sent over some amazing socks. Now there are these hockey ones and then golf. They have a bunch of different ones on their site. And so I will be giving these ones to Cole and saving these ones for Father's Day for my dad. But you guys can use code Brenna15 for 15% off your order if you choose to do so. I'll leave their shop link in the description for y'all. But thank you again to Lavely for sending these over. They're gonna love them. Next, last night, as you saw, I made the table runner for markets. So here is what that looks like. There is a small little like Susie hair in it, but it's my own, so I don't care. But I think it turned out really great and I'm really excited to use it this weekend. And then I also did some more crocheting yesterday, and I finished off these kid tees that I plan to bring for Pride. So I got a lot done yesterday, even though I feel like I didn't. I definitely did. But today I'm going to take a little bit of a break from crocheting and I'm going to do some sewing. I have some small makeup bags to sew up, and so I'm just going to get started and get going on those this morning. Okay, so it's currently 6:30. It's a lot later since the last time that I updated you guys or like talked to you guys in general, but I've been working on the makeup bags all day. Granted, I did take like 1 to 2 hours off, like lunch, and then I had to run like some personal errands. And I also dropped off a package at the post office. I just like took my scooter and like went down the street really quick to do that. But I have all of them in this stage, so it just needs one more step done to all of them and then they'd be done. I also broke 3 nails. They started like chipping, and so I kind of just like ripped them off, but I'm getting them redone tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. But in about 30 minutes I have my Zoom work session with the Small Biz Era members, and I'm really excited about that. But up until that meeting, I'm just going to see how many of the makeup bags I can get fully done, and then during the meeting I'll probably just do some crocheting while we all talk and catch up with one another. But that's it for now. That's my little update for today. I don't know if I'm going to see you guys later tonight at all, or if I will just see you tomorrow. Happy Thursday, you guys. First off, I just want to say, you might be thinking, Brenna, why are you wearing a sweatshirt? The last like 3 days you've been wearing a tank top because it's been so hot. In Minnesota weather fashion, it is currently like 70 out and it's very, very windy, and so it's cold. And so I'm wearing sweatpants and a sweatshirt today. And yes, the last couple days I've been wearing a tank top and shorts because I have been sweating so much because it's been like 92, 93 out. But that's Minnesota weather for you. On to other news. I got my nails done. They look amazing. I love them. This is the D&D 118. I think it's called like Lovely Unicorn. It's a lavender color. And then I did white silk chrome on top and I killed it per usual, and I'm so happy. I got like a new full set done because last night I ended up ripping all my nails off because I lost like 3 to 4 of them. But last night I had like our meeting. It went absolutely amazing. We had more people join this time, which was very exciting, and I just like love meeting new people and talking to new people, getting to know new people. And so while we were having that meeting, I made a bunch of the leaf part for roses. And before the meeting, I finished up all of the makeup bags. And then this morning, before I went and got my nails done, I put together all of the tulips and mostly all of the light lavender that I had done. I just have, I think, like 3 left to put on to the bamboo sticks. But what's really exciting is that last night we received another wholesale order for crochet flowers, and this morning. So I'm really excited about that. I love that people are wholesaling my crochet flowers and wanting to bring them into their own shop. So if you guys want to shop the crochet flowers or anything else on my wholesale site, I'll make sure I have that linked in the description for y'all. If you've never bought wholesale off of Fair, you do get 50% off your first order and a year of free shipping, which is really good deals. But for now, I'm gonna still be crocheting and putting together flowers for this weekend and wholesale orders, and then a little bit later I am going over to my parents' house because my dad's gonna help me make these weights, the tube with PVC pipe, and then we're gonna put sand in it for all of my legs on my tent, just because I am kind of getting tired of hauling around my big cement blocks, and it's just so hard to kind of find a place in my trailer for them because, one, they tip over and they have destroyed some of like my displays or like even just things in general that I use for markets. And so I think that the PVC pipe situation is going to be a lot better, plus it should be heavier and it's not going to be as bulky as the cement blocks. I've been using the cement blocks now for, I want to say like 4 years, which is crazy, and they are a really good option to use, but I'm just trying to always level up my marker booth in some way, whether that's fixing the weight problem or even displays. Speaking of displays, I ordered new displays last week for my apparel for outdoor events. This will only work for outdoor events, sadly, but it was supposed to get delivered yesterday, and I was like, okay, no worries, I still got time. And I looked at the tracking today and it kind of like still wasn't really moving, and it said it was supposed to get delivered yesterday. But when I was on my way home from getting my nails done, I got a call from FedEx and they're like, hey, like, when do you want me to deliver this? And I was like, is there any way you can today? And they're like, no, sadly, like we can't today, but we can tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, but tomorrow I leave, I go out of town and I really need them for work that I'm going out of town for. And they're like, okay, like what is the latest time that we could deliver? And I said 1 because I plan to leave at 3:30 and I want to be able to pack my trailer. And so the guy said that he could probably make it happen for me, which is absolutely amazing. So grateful. And I didn't know that it was coming on a pallet. It's 280 pounds. And so he was like, we're gonna have to like get a lift or whatever to make sure like we can bring it down from the truck. And I was like, is that why you're kind of worried about getting delivered on time, like before 1 o'clock? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, is there an option where we can just open the pallet on the truck and just unload it like that, like one by one, so we don't have to unload the entire pallet? And he was like, actually, yes, that will help a lot more. So that's the plan for tomorrow. We're gonna be unloading the trailer. Well, not unloading the trailer, we're gonna be loading my trailer, but we're gonna be taking the grids off of the truck, off of the pallet. So that'll be really fun. I should probably make sure that Cole's gonna be home. I think he will be, so then he can help. But yeah, today is just another crochet day and putting together flowers, and then going to my parents' house to have my dad help me with that project of the weight. Okay, so we're grabbing these 4-inch by 5 feet PVC pipe, and we're gonna half them right down and then put sand in them. Okay, so we're grabbing 3 of these because I'm gonna make 6 of these. Next, we're grabbing these PVC pipe caps, so they're each gonna go on each end of the tubing. So we need, okay, 12 of them. It's a little bit spendy, but it's what we do for markets. All right, we just picked up 6 of these eye hooks, plus some extra bolts for the inside, and now we're going back to plumbing because he forgot to get glue and primer. My dad was just saying how typically, like, when you're using piping that you'd get like the purple primer. But why aren't we getting the purple primer?
Because we're using it more for decorative. So we're going to use clear primer because we're not using it for any water applications. So we don't have to worry about making sure that we clean the pipe good.
And this is why you always bring your dad to the hardware store, because I would not have thought of that. I would have just thought I had to get the purple one. I think that the sand tube weights actually turned out really good. I mean, my dad was helping me, so I, didn't have a thought that they wouldn't look good. But I will say they are pretty spendy to make. Now, I didn't have to buy the sand because my dad had extra sand from a past project, but it did cost me $180 for all the supplies. So just keep that in mind if you are wanting to or plan to make these. But I think that they are heavy enough to weigh my tent down. And just in case, I do plan to bring 6, so 1 for each leg, because I have a double tent. But I finished up the tubes and then I came home. I packed the trailer just a little bit, not fully packed because I'm waiting for the grid panels to come tomorrow, so then I can fit those into the trailer, and then I plan to pack everything else. I don't plan on leaving until about 3:30 tomorrow, so I'll probably do some work beforehand, finish packing the trailer, whatever else I kind of need to do. But I'll keep you guys updated on how the weights worked for me in the market blog, and then also my new sign. I'm so excited about this, and I think it's going to turn out absolutely amazing. I'm really hoping. I think it will. I don't know yet, obviously, but I'll tell you guys about it in the market vlog too. And please know this for future market vlogs or past market vlogs if you have watched them. I'm very open and honest about how markets go, and I feel like I've always been that way because no matter what market it is, you don't know if it's going to be good or bad, and I like to be blunt and honest about it. But this market this weekend, I've never been. It's my first time going. It's a one-day event out of town, which is scary, and we start setting up at 6 a.m. on Saturday. For the rest of tonight, I am going to be working on crochet flowers, and that is probably all. And so if you guys like this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!